You'll know some of the ones I did. A few of the bosses of mine. I did modify some from existing artwork for like the ice crawlers and the ice jelly are made from like a few images, sort of like photoshopped together effectively.
Yeah.
A lot of the enemies like these ones are ones that were in the game, and then I've filtered them a bit. I've made some slight tweaks to things to make them match, kind of thing. Art is not like... I like art. I like 3D stuff. It's not my strongest suit, and it does take me a while, so it's a case of like, I like doing it, but I'm not very quick, and if I tried to do every asset for this game, it just would have taken me far too long.
Understandable, but did you do the character art?
So the faces, they are modified off a existing image, but I did basically go over the whole thing and redo the shading and everything.
Okay.
These images, so the program actually has a built-in like little character editor. I had to put some custom parts into it for things like Renee's hat and Raelia's horns and wings. But I effectively replicated the characters' 2D sprites from the old game into these ones. And then filtered those as well to get the black and white look and everything. Wow, that was a pretty weak effort on their side. Even I still have more skill for blading that. About what I'd expect from our local guard, unfortunately. We did get a bit of armor off of them. I guess I'd say Renee, but I think
stealing local guard stuff with 10 years.
Yeah. She's our
By the time you walk out, you're gonna have like a full like armor set for every character.
Yeah. And the mace we found is a bit beefier than our other weapons, so who do we think is best with that? So we might as well use it. I guess maybe the mallet? Oh, it's a lot slower though.
Well, I would say whoever has like the fastest speed, it wouldn't affect them as much.
I think that's really a bit she can't use them. I guess it would be... It'd either be Vagel or it might actually be Sam. I'd say actually Samson might be the best fit here. Because it doesn't slow him down tremendously. Yeah, and it gives him a lot more attack, so he's actually hitting somewhat hard. Let's also quickly... I'm going to patch everyone up. Patch up is usually the cheapest way to heal outside of a battle.
Yeah.
What was this guy? Hey, what's that? Demon! Look, I'll knock your socks off. Have at you! The drunkard's clumsy swing is easily intercepted by Catelyn. Go home, you old fool, you're drunk. Hey, drunk, I'll knock your block off. He makes another poor swing, this like Catelyn bashed him with a shield, knocking him down into the mud. Honestly, not drunk. I can smell you from up here. Come on, it's not worth our time. Barely worth his.
That should have been like a funny little boss battle.
Come back here, I'll show you. He seems yet to realise he's finding his own left leg. We'll leave him to that. We'll try to fight the other guards, as suggested. We'll try strike through since that has the agility debuff.
No.
Oop. Oop. Oh, they're all guarding. What if you could attack? But God said, I'm going to use a skill that won't matter because the charge will just pierce through the guard anyway.
I might need to go in a sec to make my family food because no one's eaten yet and it's 2 in the afternoon.
You're on cooking duty today.
Yeah, well, my sister's
Probably important, you know? Remember death is not made.
Yeah,
Sure thing.
I don't know. They've been a pain in my butt today, you know? I might just not feed them.
I feel like they're always a pain in your butt.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, I think I might have to wrap up in a sec anyway because food's been dished up, so...
Lucky.
Timing, I guess, yeah. I guess that's maybe where we'll end this part then, so we'll finish this fight quickly and then we'll... I guess we'll call it there. Actually, there's one more bit of dialogue I think we'll have time to do quickly. As long as we don't take too long on it, and then a little something I want to show, which is very near, so... Right, you know what we can do? We can... Oh. Okay. Turns out, got a quarter of an hour. Oven door had opened itself. Our oven is, like, the seal seems to be a bit faulty. If you run it too hot for too long, it the door just pings open. We have tried to fix it, but it just apparently started doing it again. Great. So yeah, we got time to finish this one.
Your oven's in threat of opening and cooking.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's like, oh boy, in this time of raising fuel prices and everything. Waste time and power because it opened itself.
Wait, do you have a fuel engine? Or not fuel engine, do you have a... Jesus. Do you
Uh,
have a gas stove or an electric?
I think it's electric. It just does obviously cost money to run because it's high power.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to think now.
What makes that at?
I think it's electric with a gas hob, not hob, gas grill. I think.
Oh.
No, that might be electric as well. No, I think I'm genuinely not sure now. I think it's electric, but I'm actually not sure.
You're just gonna go over there and take a picture.
I don't really use the grill on it, like, so I don't know. I tend to either only use the oven bit or the hob. So we've got a chest plate even. Blech. Curious. And that's medium armor, so a few more can wear that. Pathetic. This is all they've trained into. They've been slacking. They almost look unhappy that we won that so easily, Vagel. I think our medic could do with that one.
Yeah, this is just bullying. At this point, all the characters are being pity because of how easy it is.
Yeah, they're just like, man. Hey, Bagel? Is this what your island was like? Well, I suppose in some ways it is. Their buildings are stone. They've had longer to build them than they have here. They're very worn out, all moss-covered and sagging. Well, the place felt old. There are old ruined waystones from the doors there, too. The people... People are stubborn fools. Weak, every one of them. Did they betray you too? It's not like that. I mean, for most of the villagers, I can't stand them. It's those five. The words seem to be failing in her throat. She doesn't seem to be able to meet any of the party's gazers. Aurelia, without any prompting, moves in behind Vagel, wrapping both her arms and her wings gently around her. Vagel jumps, but despite what she would have done in the past, she does not pull away. Aurelia's next words are quiet, not really audible to the others. You've had a terrible time of things before you met us, haven't you? I always suspected, but it's worse than I thought. Because it wasn't just you that whatever it was happened to, was it? How did you... Remember when we'd only just met in the mansion? And you were talking of how you would destroy anyone who would take advantage of others? That was clue number one that something was up. You weren't just angry for the sake of it. And clue number two, well, this is something I guess you haven't got to yet, Cringe, but you mentioned that you'd lost people back when you had heat stroke in the desert. I don't think you realised you told us, though. You lost 5 friends because of something the villagers did, didn't you, when you were young? Of course it would be you that worked it out. It's always you. And you even look a little bit like... For a moment, Vagel is silent, but then... Can you not tell the others yet? I will, soon. The whole story, but for now I don't think I'm quite ready. Of course, you can count on me, not a soul till you're ready. Still, we can't have you all down in the dumps. I think I know what to do. As she says this, she delivers a quick kiss to the side of Vagel's neck. Gah! Vagel visibly shivers as she does this. Damn it, you! Ah! And with that, you're back to your old self. Even if she says this and Vagel looks back frustratedly at her, she nips back again, this time delivering a quick kiss to her lips before flying back out of reach, laughing all the while at Vagel's baffled anger. You're insufferable. Ah, whatever, you're right and I hate it. I can't sit around. Come on, everyone, we need to deal with the idiots for our hometown, then I'll deal with our own idiot. Damn it, she really doesn't know how to get under my skin, but... yeah, she's right, I can't just stand around moping. And she really does remind me of how it used to be. To think how those two used to hate each other back when they first met. Or when we first met, I guess. We're being ambushed again.
And there we go. Yeah, I still haven't gotten to the part where we will get to learn more about the characters. There's only some bits.
Yes.
Which,
There's like...
the main part I was suspecting isn't even in this. So.
Ah. What was
Actually,
your...
hold on a minute.
Oh, yeah.
If all the guards have like swords and bows, but then they found guns.
So it is a case of like partly it's smithing technology. They've come from a little human island, so they don't really have the tech to like make them where they're from. And obviously they also don't have access to gunpowder. There's also another bit which I think one of the NPCs in the town brings up, which is like someone, I think you asked him, like, he says, like, oh, why haven't we dwarves, like, taken over the world? Like, considering we have the firearms. And they kind of explain it's, like, a few things. It's, like, firstly, they point out, like, some monsters are just, like, tough enough to resist bullets. Part of it is also they don't like conquering. They're builders. They kind of hate, as a sort of culture, like, stuff being destroyed. And they also point out, like, magic. Like, they say, if we use guns really heavily, there'd probably be like more spells developed specifically just to counter them, kind of thing.
They should also add that in this time period, gunpowder could be a bit of a logistical issue, because I don't know if either any of you have tried to make gunpowder, but it is a hassle.
It's like really fiddly. Yeah, because I know like the basic ingredients, but you have to like mill it in certain ways, don't you, to like very consistent like
You
levels
need to
as well.
have it in something that moves it around for several hours on end.
Like a
at
centrifuge.
just the right
Speed. And
Yeah,
everything.
it's not so much a centrifuge, more something to do so. Actually, I don't know what part of the film process it is, but it needs to get moved.
Yeah, I saw that Brandon Herrera video where he accidentally told everyone how to make gunpowder. I had
was
to take
the-
the video down.
Yeah, was that the one where they said they complained about his like homemade cannon, or am I thinking of someone else?
Yeah, he was talking about the assassination of the Japanese.
Oh, I'm thinking of someone totally different. I was
Forgot what
thinking
it
of the golf ball cannon.
Oh no, what is that? I don't know what that is. But yeah, he's talking about that, and in the first take of the episode, he had a whole scene of just like how easy it was to make gunpowder, and then he didn't realize that he showed people how to make gunpowder. Got a strike.
Oh god, have you seen the Top Gear one with Jeremy Clarkson where they're doing fireworks? And he's like, what you need to make these is a couple of these, is like some fireworks, and a pair of pixelated hands. It doesn't show how he made it. Wait, that's it? They're done? The defenses are rather feeble so far. Take's down a narrow corridor should have given a significant advantage, but they completely failed to capitalize upon it. Yeah, these guys seem to be goofing a little bit.
Samson, like, literally get knocked down.
Yeah, he got crit. The halberdiers are sort of the crit enemies of this area. They
Ah.
are like reasonably tough, a little bit brittle, but they actually hit like quite hard if they get a crit. There's a maid up here. I used to come up here a lot to rest my long journey shopping for my master. I'd meet my sisters under the old oak, but it's just planks to the houses and walls now. The townsfolk, they're not the worst, but they're uncaring. They don't ever seem happy to see anyone. They cared little for the area they set up in. Why pretend I hate it here? I'm stuck here until the next shipment of items comes in and my master needs them. Sorry, travellers, you even travel with a demon. You're probably as confused as what's going on here as I am. I should not take out my frustrations on you. It's unbecoming of a maid. What do we think? Do we take the optional one, or do we take the green?
I
Or do
see
we go over
loot,
to the left?
so-
Think loot?
What do y'all think?
Save anyway. Save regularly, kids. I'm not hearing anything else, so...
Gremlins.
Loot.
Loot gremlins.
Oh god, it's old man.
Oh no, two
There's
old men
Joe
in an
Biden.
alleyway.
Quick, we must defeat him.
They had a
Once again, asking for your...
That one.
Joe Biden cast tornado.
Joe Biden was assassinated by. Oh wait, hold on.
Oh dear. It's karate chop him in the throat. No magic for you, old man. It actually worked as well.
Mr. President, no!
Oh my god. What have you done?
Just as I was starting to think you're okay.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They took out your body double, now they've chopped you in the throat. Oh dear, I had not thought of that one. I have to admit. That one might have caught me a bit off guard.
It's like I buy the game and I just find like a secret area where it's just a PNG of Joe Biden. And there's just like a secret boss
Like full
battle,
color,
you know
it's
what
not even filtered. Like,
Yeah.
oh god, now he's blind as well.
It's just a PNG of the White House behind him.
Yeah.
It's like the battle arena, it's just an actual photo of the White House. I take a ticket out, I take a plane trip out to America just to get a photo of it and then come back. Oh dear.
You just like take
no,
a
Just to
selfie with
take
the
a
White House.
PNG.
Like my thumb's like half across the image.
Grab
No,
a
it's
PNG
blue.
of the White House, and then set the PNG, which is from the outside, as the floor.
Oh dear.
It wasn't.
Oh dear. Welcome to the shitpost zone.
I mean, you did just assassinate Joe Biden with a sniper
Yeah.
rifle, so.
And I'll do it again because there's another one.
Oh no!
Oh dear. What have I done?
I don't know, but it's hilarious.
Stuff like this keeps happening. I'm gonna have to start
No,
naming these
Joe
episodes.
Biden dropped his shirt.
Oh god, we stole his shirt! We stole his cool purple shirt. Oh dear.
You ate your last chocolate chip.
I think I killed Benji a little bit.
Oh dear. What have I done? I genuinely don't know. But I've done it.
I'm trying to calm down.
Oh, I guess that's president assassinated. Oh dear.
Yes. Oh, the bathroom. You stole Joe Biden's robe.
Yeah. Oh god, I gotta have this. Oh jeez. Oh, that one looked like it hurt. You okay down there, old man?
Oh no!
We should probably move on. I'm really glad he jumps up. I'd feel even worse if we'd started that fight.
Oh god, he's actually hurt now. He's even conscious. Jesus.
Star Shield
no.
too. Star Shield was found. Oh dear.
Found the Star Spangled Banner shield.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh gosh. I might need to go after that. It's actually hurting from laughing.
Well, I guess Rene's gonna wear his shirt now. Oh dear.
Gosh.
I wouldn't think the Ranger would be a patriot.
Oh dear. I guess maybe she is. She's from Seltor, but she's an American at heart, apparently. Oh,
the cheeseburger
a demon?
club.
Ah, cool. You can't smash the place up? No? You seem rather nonplussed about all this, though. I'm gonna be an anarchist when I grow up. Frankly, the demons being here is the most interesting things ever get around here.
No.
Besides, I know you're just saying that so you don't get caught. Good luck with whatever trouble you're causing. Sure. Thanks. Down with the system, man. Freedom.
Oh
is
god,
America.
now Joe Biden's dead. It's going to anarchy.
Joe Biden's dead. Yeah, that's going to anarchy.
Oh god.
The kid saw Joe Biden.
What's that quote from like the guy who was talking about like
oh,
game?
he's dead now. Yay, anarchy.
I think he's talking about movies. He's like, sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious. Got a green here. Looks like the guard presence here is a lot lesser than the rest of the town. You probably have a spot to rest here. If there's anything you want to do, this would be the moment. I don't think I do have anything to do now I think about it. Still, I don't want to do nothing. Maybe the others want a hand with something? Who do we think?
Is Brenny the one with Joe Biden's shirt?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
think she needs some help.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might smell a bit strange.
Ready? Anything you'd like help with? I don't really know. You too, huh? Yeah, normally when I go somewhere new I could look around and see the sights. No one really knew who I was, so I could enjoy myself. When the boss hadn't given me something to do. You like travelling then? Yeah, people are always so nice. I get to see so much of the world. All the foods and the customs and the sights. But I guess I can't explore on my own anymore. Right, you can't teleport around with your magic anymore. Which is a shame, even discounting the loss to you, it would have been pretty helpful for us to have that option. Yeah, and I keep thinking about what Boss did. I don't get it. He must have had some plan, but I'm not smart enough to work out what it is. Well, from our perspective, he's always been a liar, but from how you trust him even now, what was he like when you knew him? What's the King of Seltor really like? He raised me, kind of. When I was little, he took me in. He was never quite like a dad, but for me it was enough. He asked me if I wanted to help him with his dream when I got a little older, and when I said yes, he started to help me train my magic too. There were moments sometimes where I get really mad or really lost in his work. Those were scary, but he was the closest thing to a parent I had, and he was always good to me. So even if I don't know why he's done it, I don't believe that he would really just abandon me. He just wouldn't do that, but I thought about it, and even if I don't think he'd ever betray me, he heard all of you too, and it was his order that made Lysandra turn on you. I don't know. He's not a bad person, but hey, it's alright, it's alright. I know there's a lot of questions. I got plenty myself. Just remember you aren't alone here. I'm here for you, and even if the others don't know you well yet, I think they'd help you too. Besides, we'll see your king again. Make no mistake. Our goal being what it is, I don't see any way we could complete it without doing so. You'll have your moment to ask. And if I'm wrong, if he really did, if it goes to its worst and we have to fight him, for your sake, I'll try at least to make sure he's not killed. But that might be all I can do. I'm sorry. Okay, I guess it wouldn't be fair for me to ask for more as it's only me, but think I'm glad I met you all. I don't think I could do this alone. Samantha was unsure if he'd truly helped her or not, given how much she was going for. Renee did resolve to keep up her training to avoid letting the others down and gained 20 magic attack. She's going to hit
That's
even
good.
harder.
I think Brinley's a sleeper agent.
You might have noticed something weird there. Guys? What's that? What am I looking at? It's like someone ripped out part of the night sky and put it on the ground. This is like... Don't tell me you've seen this before. Sort of? Never this big, though. When Boss used to get angry, things like this used to appear behind him. Like holes in the world, and it looked a bit like this. Does that mean he's here? Or he's been here? I don't know. It was only ever for a few seconds before. Whatever it is, don't fall in. I'm not sure I can fly in, I guess, solid night. Either way, I probably can't come to help you. Gap in the world lies in front of you, occasionally making strange grating noises or rapidly shaking. This, whatever it is, this is wrong. I don't think it's meant to be. I know the feeling. It makes it feel weird just looking at it. My fear of looking up at the clouds, but way worse. Boss, is this your doing somehow? If it is, what's happening to you? What am I supposed to do with this? The light I could cut down infected plants, hard soil, water the ground. But this, what even is this? I threw it a rock and it fell back out the same way it went in. The world's gone mad these days. The only guy I'd go for help and nerd much as I would. There's another. There's Joe Biden. Look, there he is. Well, no, Bernie Sanders. I guess it kind of looks like.
No, yeah, I think that's Colonel Sanders. Joe Biden's already dead.
Oh, Colonel Sanders. I said Bernie Sanders. Yes, that's Colonel Sanders. Let's quick. We gotta go get the chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, this defense looks a bit more solid. People of Cambar would not try to cause trouble. We only wish to talk with your leadership. The angry row of defenders seems too riled up to listen and move into attack. What was a feeling this time?
Laughing.
Oh dear. I will consider that a success. Wait, no, oh, I've wasted that. He's way too weak to need down on him. Oh well, goodbye, Bernie.
Alright, now we killed Bernie Sanders.
We are
now.
Donald Trump agents. We eliminated the threat.
The only one left is Colonel Sanders. He's the last one. The linchpin of the resistance.
The underdog, Colonel Sanders.
the money man.
Dude, if Colonel Sanders ran for president, I would vote for him. I think he's dead, but you know what? If he was...
I can't say it no. This is why I just yell really loud for someone's like thing in the background. Hey Siri, or like what's it, Alexa? Is Colonel Sanders dead?
Hold up. Hey Siri, is Colonel Sanders dead? Oh wow, yeah. September 9th, 1890 to December 16th, 1980.
He's
Dang.
been dead for a bit.
About what,
Yeah.
33 odd years?
Wow, that gun really has an effect against human enemies.
Oh dear.
Never mind.
Oh god. Right, Vagel, you might need to. What's the Hulk thing like?
You
You
know
might
what?
be time to get mad. It's like that's my
It
secret. I'm always
surprisingly
mad.
makes sense that they targeted her.
Yeah. Yeah, they went for the demon, I suppose.
Literally just shot two of them in the head and they're like,
Yeah. Yeah, Insta took down Birdie, and they're just like, we have to get revenge. That's it.
They see Reyna wearing Joe Biden robes.
Okay, yeah, it's like she stole his shirt. She killed the president and stole his shirt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god, they're taking her down as well.
Oh god, they're taking them out.
That'd be a fantastic comedy movie. Someone kills the president and steals his shirt and they have to go get it back.
Or like everyone thinks it's really them. They're like so similar looking that everyone thinks they're the real president.
Ooh, yeah.
No, I think the comedy would be like Joe Biden's shirt would just be like a regular shirt, so they have to like go through so many people to find the right shirt.
No, it's a magic shirt. They gotta find the perfect match for his replacement.
The shirt that makes you president.
Yeah, the shirt.
At least two president.
Mr. Obama, get down. I can't finish the rest of that sentence. I will get banned off YouTube.
Down, Mr. President!
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
thank
okay, you're British.
you. Yes, but YouTube will still ban me. Oh dear.
This is all revenge for all the Queen jokes that were made a while ago.
Oh dear.
The Queen dies, now Joe Biden gets executed. His shirt gets ripped
what's
off
the-
his body.
I think it was Sel Quinta actually used to call Bernie Sanders like Dreadlich. Or like joking called it that at one point. It's like Dreadlich, Bernie Sanders.
When the Queen died, my first theory was she tripped on a corgi.
Oh no. I thinking of the flipping Megamind meme with was it like there is no Easter Bunny, there is no Santa Claus, there is no Queen of England.
Yeah.
It's like Cuba Jontron. That one didn't age very well.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, there is no Queen of England, so he's not wrong.
There is technically a Queen of England again, but she's not in charge anymore. Oh god! Ah, the hell it is killing us. No, that was the wrong button. Come on. Your thick thighs will not allow you any more crits now. Right. We can't get anyone up though, so we gotta like be really careful with these three. Lightning, wearing plate mail. Doesn't have any magic, so it doesn't matter if it busts his magic attack. It's not helping him.
Thick thighs won't help you
Broke his
anymore.
legs.
Yeah. Yeah, poke him in the shin. Oh dear. Maced it.
We don't want to damage his armor because we can steal it later.
Yeah.
But look, the armor's on his shin. We gotta go for the head.
You're right. He's not wearing a helmet.
Heady's going for the crotch, I think, where that attack is lighting up. So I didn't get his armor, but
There
did
we
get his
go. Wooden staff.
enough. Stay down, you fools. Do you wish to be permanently injured, to lose your lives? We did not come here to fight. Stubbornness remains, but they have completely failed to train. Even self-taught, they should be more than this by now. At least they're making it easy for us. Anyway, we'd better push on. If we can't talk to whoever's in charge, we'll never get anywhere. Well,
I think the like contrast between the fact you lost like half your party in the battle and then compared to like dialogue that's just like super easy.
Oh yeah, they
Half
just
of them
don't
are
care.
just down.
Half of them
it's a
die.
case of like, I could do dialogue that react to it. I have no idea how I would code that. Because I don't know if I can... I think I could technically pull variables out of the fight, but it would be a lot of coding for a very small thing.
Yeah.
Colonel, what do you have to tell us? Me? Well, I was intending to assist the guards, but seeing as you dispatched it so quickly, and non-lethally, not only do I suspect this has been some misunderstanding, but that I wouldn't have changed much. It could be some demon track given your companion, but I don't imagine you would have shown such mercy were it true. Pass. I will not stop you. Look at this. Pacifist Colonel Sanders, apparently.
Let's go.
The people's reaction to this invasion has been unfortunate. While it is true that the demons present a threat to us, I'm not so certain leaving our island was truly the best answer. This building has been heavily
He's
fortified.
intimidated by Joe Biden's shirt.
Yeah,
Bloody
compared to
shirt.
the rest of the town. This has to be the town centre. Sounds like they don't like to fight either. It's hard to say. But either way, it seems they were determined not to be caught unprepared. Who are these two, I wonder? Well, we've got one more fight to go to get to them.
In the last 30 minutes, this went from just like really tame, you know, it was kind of just like, you know, I feel like this could end here. This is nice, and now it's just it's gone all the way up.
Yeah, it's gone from 0 to like
I-
100 real fast.
I know.
That wasn't the last 30 minutes, that was the last 10.
I'll take it.
Touche.
Go straight for the old man. In fact, let's hit everybody.
Oh, I thought you throat chopped.
Oh god, I got both in one.
Oh.
Hit everything. Everything.
Jesus, you were no mercy at that this time.
Yeah, that was a better opening than the last fight. Oh, Vagel's mad now because she's the finisher. She's... Chuck a regen on Raylia, because she's got decent health. Let's start getting her TP back up.
Oh, that does TP as well.
Yeah, it does TP, mana, and health, but it does all of those for 5 turns, but it debuffs all your stats for 2. So it pays off in the long run, but it's a bit of a debuff in the short term. And you regen at the end of your turn is when it actually does like the timings for everything. So like, if you're poisoned for 3 turns, it'll be at the end of your turn. It'll...
Jesus, the gun still killed one of them, even with the debuff.
Agrees. Pew pew. Well, we're through.
There we
That was a
go.
bit easier. Oh, we got another stuff. Some more potions. That's the last of them over this way. Must have fought half the town at this point. You Don't suppose all their actual fighters are already injured or something, do you? Even I thought this was too easy. If they weren't before. Always ends up like this. They only tried to defend their home. He looks pretty put out by all this. I better keep an eye on her. I think something's up. Let's see who these two are. As if I don't already know.
With a bloody shirt.
Yeah. It's a sturdy looking robot.
The
Let's
boat
not use it without
turns
mention.
so
Yeah. I forgot about that. Oh dear. Well, you're beaten through all the defenders. You gonna finish us off? Obviously not, idiot. Why do you think none of them died? Have your tongue on, Eddie. You speak to the town mayor. You can shut it too, like you're any better. You don't even remember who I am, do you? Eh? Who are you? Man squints there for a moment, then... Hang on, what happened to that mask you're always carrying around? Mask? Hang on, with their age and how she looks, these two aren't. Yes, unfortunately, these two are my parents. Vagel? What are you even doing here? How dare you show your face here after you and your little group abandoned us? Abandoned you? Oh, like you were ever around. You just left me to it. Don't need to mention how often I had to scrounge for food, not to mention you're not even happy I'm alive. Vagel? You didn't exactly earn it. You and your little group of so-called guards spent all your time lazing off in the library or off adventuring. You abandoned us all. The moment trouble arrives, you come crawling back to us without them. I bet the fools got themselves hurt and had to run home. Come home for some sympathy after all these years? Never thought about what we were doing. You... Ah! As she was speaking, Raylia threw a weapon into the wall between the two. Shut up! Shut up! What? You don't have a damn clue what she's been through. What any of us went through. We came here trying to help and you're just... This is getting us nowhere. I know.
Hold on.
Don't worry, I've got this.
Oh, yeah. When she said she threw a weapon, does that mean she threw a gun at them?
Yes, she did. It's because she's got a spear as well, but yeah, it just throws the gun. Eddie opens a compartment on her metal arm. Beneath it is the chainsaw-like weapon she'd used towards the end of the party's previous journey. She produces a metal rod from her pack as it begins to rev up and holds the rod against the spinning chain. The metal rod gives off a strange but very loud sound, somewhere between a tuning fork and a mechanical screech. That's food, so I'll have to wrap up in a sec. Seems to have done its job in temporarily quieting the argument. Vagel, Raylia, I understand, but this is not the time. You two, your behaviour is even less excusable. You're in charge of this town, are you not? And you are? Hetty Banson, Herald of the King of Sel Quinta. Vagel's parents seem to halt at this word, their expressions going from angry to nervous. You, the Herald of a King? At the moment, the Herald of two, actually, given we've come here on orders from King Adamant. Vagel's mother too seems to have fallen quiet for a moment. So, what does the king want to tell us? That you're to leave. I'm told you're never actually granted permission to settle the mainland. I'm sure I'd be willing to overlook the logging and construction in exchange. He's having a laugh, right? They never dealt with the pirate attacks. What right do they have to push us around? Pirate attacks? Wait, you don't mean... You seriously never dealt with Lorien? He really is still alive? Lorien? Wait, didn't we hear that name? It was one of his ships that ambushed you all a while back. Sorry. Of course he's still alive. For your failings, you're one of the only things keeping him back. Hate to admit it, but you were the strongest mage our town ever raised, and even he knew that. We can't deal with them on our own. I thought one of your own number would step up their training once I'd left. I guess that was too optimistic. So Lorien Ironclaw still lives indeed. Alright, I think I'm starting to see a potential way to get through this now. How about this? We deal with Lorien, or whatever pirates he's sent, and you'll return to your original settlement. Well, if you could really do that. They are good at fighting pirates. Two exchange looks at each other, both seemingly considering. I suppose if you can indeed pull it off, sink the ships that's been raiding us for years, yes, we'll return. Not that I'm going to hold out much hope, mind. We have our mission. That ship out on the river, I assume that's the one? I'll be with you in a sec. Yes, you're not seriously just going now, are you? Why not? We thought bigger before. We'll have this all wrapped up shortly and you can return to your normal lives. But we'll have to borrow that rowboat to get out to it. Yes, go ahead. You're crazy, you know that? But I guess this will sort itself out one way or the other. That's where I'll have to leave it.
When he says bigger, he means smaller. The rat really did a number on them.
Yes, that's what I'll have to call it. Thanks for coming along, everybody.
Right.
Bit of a cliffhanger for next time, eh?
Indeed.
I mean, we've already killed Joe Biden, so that was...
Yeah, where do we go from here, eh? Right. I'll call the recording there.